Hey YouTube, welcome back to another vlog.
Today is a very exciting day in Patio Cottage because I'm finally building my greenhouse. It's been in the box since June because obviously the greenhouse is just not top priority when, you know, like you haven't got a kitchen or the bath's leaking through the ceiling or you don't have skirting boards or you don't have, you know, you get the point. So I ordered it way prematurely in the hope that we'd get it done and get the slab done and then have it last summer. But that was just unrealistic. So anyway, it's been in the box for a few months, but it was all crated and stuff, so it was absolutely fine, perfectly safe, which is good because I was a bit nervous getting it out yesterday. Seb has finished the slab. It's the perfect size after loads of trials and tribulations, not knowing what size it needed to be with the base and stuff. Because one thing I will say, these greenhouses, they're very confusing in their like manuals and how to build and everything else, but we've built the base and it is the right size, thank God. So by the end of today I should have a greenhouse, and then is the fun bit. I found a antique potting table a few months ago that I really wanted, and I'm just hoping that it's still there, so I need to try and find that in my saved tabs on my laptop, see if it's still there. And it was really cheap, it was really reasonable, and just really nice rustic old table, because I didn't get the shelves for the greenhouse in the aluminium because I want to do it all like reclaimed old things and stuff. So yeah, over the next few weeks I'm going to be Operation Decorate My Greenhouse, which sounds ridiculous, but you know, how could I not? I feel like that is me to a T. My greenhouse is going to be filled with beautiful things. I'm planning to spend so much time there. I want to have dinner in there. I want to make it so nice. My vision is in the summer just to be sat amongst tomatoes and lemons and everything else with a cute little bistro table in the middle, and me and Seb can drink wine, look over the farmers' fields and have lovely dinners in there. So that's the vibe. And this week is the first step to that. I'm coming at you from the garden centre because I've just come to get some compost because I realised I'm out of compost and I want to sow some tomato plants that I bought yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to go into the greenhouse now, see if there's not going to be a stall in here, I don't think. I wanted to go to the car boot yesterday because there's a really good car boot near us that we've never actually been to since we moved in, and I think it has like lots of antique stalls and things like that and reclaimed furniture. But it doesn't reopen again until March or April, weather dependent, so I think I need to look on eBay and Facebook Marketplace and whatnot. But yeah, I can't believe it. The sun is shining and we're talking about the greenhouse. Winter is almost over, guys. But I'm gonna head in, so let's go. I can't remember for the life of me what any of these flowers are, but I am so excited to see what they are when they come up. It's already quite a few daffodils and crocuses coming through. I love these ones. I think they were here last year. I don't think we planted those. But I remember I just scattered so many wildflower seeds, and there were tulips here anyway, and daffodils here anyway. And then I got some more wildflower seeds for my birthday off my friends, so I put those down as well. So yeah, can't wait to see what comes up, but I'm hoping it's going to be just full meadow of flowers down here in a couple of months. I just came down to get some moss for this cute little plant I bought in the garden centre yesterday to put on the coffee table, just until everything else starts coming up, get a bit of colour on into the garden. But yeah, everything is definitely waking up. Update, it's the 1st of March, nature's New Year's Day as I read earlier. I'm in the greenhouse, Seb's mowing the lawn, and we've got the bedding on the line for the first time in 2026. I've spaced out my leeks, done way too many, but never mind. And I've gone around the garden salvaging all the tulips that have been stolen and put them all back into this bed. Well, most of them. And I've got some more spring bulbs going on here, and I'm just about to plant some onions. Well, that's it for today. I also decided that because there are literally hundreds of flowers coming up in the meadow by all the fruit trees, that the daffodils that had already come up, I snipped them away because I feel guilty doing this, but I also feel like that is kind of the point, to have some inside as well. And that I can literally see that there's going to be about 300 in the next week or so. And it's St. David's Day today, so I thought I could have some daffodils in the house from our own garden. Just shocked at my own wholesomeness, to be honest. Look at that. I could do with a couple more, but I left like 3 just because I thought it seemed a bit evil to get rid of every single daffodil that's come out, but maybe if a few more come out in the next couple of days, I'll add to this. I can't believe how much nicer they are than the ones I bought from the supermarket the other day as well. Like the stems are so much stronger. I guess it's the same as vegetables and stuff, isn't it? It's just better when you grow it yourself. I'm very excited for all the tulips to come through and see how they've done. We also went to the Sunday market, our local Sunday market that's on the first Sunday of every month this morning. And there was a dog food stall and they gave us a free sample to try. And it's locally made, so this could be a nice switch if Jaxie likes it. He's been staring at it all morning, so maybe he will. What's in it? Oh, there are, well, we'll see. There seems to be a few things that I need to Google because I don't know what they are, but it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, nice. What do you think, Jax? New Halo Hoover has arrived, ready to get rid of all this little menace's hairs that are everywhere. Nothing in this house is ever as simple as it seems. The latch won't fit in the door, so we're having to file it away. PJ DIY sessions.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's so close.
Oh, it's so close.
Today's job is to replace these old edging things. look like they've been here for about 100 years. And we're going to put nice cobbles along. They're the same cobbles we've got at the front of the house. Not that you'll be able to tell, but... And so while Seb is doing that, I'm de-weeding everywhere. I've got some seeds to sow. I'm going to jet wash the patio. And what else am I doing, Seb? Maybe I'll paint this. Yeah, and I'm on food as well, that's true. So I'm not going to get much more done than that. Getting back out on this today.
Hello, Abby's YouTube.
Hello.
Shall we swear?
Are we going to do... I can't decide whether to do the pizzas for lunch. I really can't decide what to do. Or we get the chicken roasting in the roasting oven. Just need to remember, an hour before we want to cook, we have to get the logs on there. So probably need to be getting them on soon.
Probably neither. What about the kebabs?
Or we could do kebabs for lunch.
Sounds better than
What, and end up roast the chicken tomorrow in the oven instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do pizzas for dinner.
Pick one, really.
I'm definitely doing the
Kebabs followed
pizzas because
by-
I've already got the dough out the freezer.
Yeah, kebab followed by pizza.
Okay. Well, there you go. So that's what we're doing then.
Which is strange, isn't it?
Such an improvement, I actually can't believe it. Well done.
Long day.
I think you deserve a beer after that.
It's not perfect, but it'll do. Oh, the fag. Also, these ones are nice and upright, but those ones at the start are slightly leaning back.
Listen, it doesn't matter. Once everything's back in and we've put fresh chippings down,
Yeah, so we need to go.
it's going to look so much better. And the main thing is, it's just a nice like edge to the lawn. Like, it looked so messy before and now it looks really neat. So, God, it's looking so much better. It doesn't.
That's a right trick, doing it dry though.
Doing what dry?
Well, putting the mortar in dry, not have to mix it.
Yeah. Well, Seb, I think it's safe to say we have had a very wholesome day in the garden.
Put the top back on now.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Jax. There's a chicken waiting to go in the pizza oven. And it's sending him wild. Happy spring, everyone. And look at that sunset. It's the ultimate test of restraint for Jaxie. Can't have it, not yet. Please, Mummy. This is the current set, guys, and I just wanted to show you because we just dressed it for the first time, I feel like, since we bought it.
If you want plant-based cleaning,
That was, plugged in.
it starts here.
This is our telly shopping setup. But also, by the way, after now we've finished, I am going to move. Obviously, someone comes into our house. I'm like, oh, what do you do for a living?
Pretty cool, eh? I like it.
It's like a showroom.
Food.
Another good thing about having a cleaning brand is when you spend a day making
sounds would have been coming out of that.
What's that?
Are we taking Jax with us? No.
Maybe not, maybe just leave him here. So today we've been filming some stuff for work, but we also got some jobs done, so I'm going to show you. Is there anything down here that I need to show you? I don't think so. I think you've seen all of this. So I know I told you that I wanted to repaint this room, which I do. I think I want to paint it like a yellowy creamy colour, because I just don't think the white works in here. I think white works in airy spaces. It has a lot of natural light, but because it's quite dark in here, especially in the afternoons, I think the white just looks a bit, I don't know what word, just a bit dull. Yeah, that's probably the word. But anyway, we put this shelf up and the picture up that we had from the apartment. And I think weirdly, because obviously we can just take them off and paint when we want to, that's not going to make a difference. But even though we've added things into this room, it's somehow made the room look bigger. And I think it's maybe because, like, when you walk in, excuse the mess, and obviously I still need to do this painting, it's so annoying, but when you walk in, I think rather than everything being so low level like it was before, it kind of draws your eye up a little bit. So yeah, I think it's made it look bigger, which is nice. So I'm liking the vibe in here now, to be honest, apart from the paint colour. Oh, and I can't remember where I got to showing you this. I thought I managed to get it on. Again, now I need to touch up around because I messed it up a bit, but it looks so nice. It's made such a difference. And it's a perfect match with the handles on the wardrobes. Everything in here, actually, to be honest, even this little lamp and the Corsten pulley light looks so nice. The only thing as well is this light was literally like 25 quid off Dusk, and it was just a temporary thing whilst we were renovating because I couldn't find a light that I wanted in here. So I thought I'd just get something because it was just a bulb. I thought I'll get something cheap that looks nice and then I'll reassess. So I still think we need to change the light in here. I don't think that works. I think, to be honest, maybe one that just sits on the ceiling would be better. And also that gives off absolutely no light. It's kind of impractical. So when I'm doing my makeup anytime after like 2 in the afternoon, the lighting's not great. But yeah, it's looking nice in here now. Also, for fear of sounding like a broken record, or maybe no fear, that's the whole point. But basically what I'm trying to say is, I know I've said this so many times before, but the sunlight that comes in here at this time of day is so nice. I think it's finally getting to the point where it looks lived in a nice way. And it'll be even better when these nice tulips are from my own garden. So hopefully in a few weeks that will be the case. Although I did get these from the market nearby, which is nice. But look at that. a quick bowl of porridge. I've really got back into porridge recently because I guess it is just the winter version of overnight oats, and I put it on my story saying, does anybody still eat porridge? And a girl I went to school with replied saying, I do, but it feels very medieval whenever I do. And I feel like she's so right. I've just made myself a coffee. It's about 12 o'clock, but I was just editing this vlog. And I have to apologise because it is just a random array of videos over the last few months with not much context whatsoever. So I'm going to improve on that. That's my plan. And I'm going to post more often is also my plan. But I just wanted to explain a little bit of the bits that had no explanation, I guess. So because we went to, in the last couple of months, so from the start of this video, it was obviously the very, very start of spring. We're now in the beginning of May. So basically the whole of spring is in this video because during that time we went to Tokyo and Kyoto for work in Japan. We went to Lake Garda for a week because Seb ran the Lake Garda Marathon, and we also had some business there as well because we created a Lake Garda inspired room mist with Hoka, the running shoe brand, and they sponsored all his running gear and everything. So that was really exciting. We've just had a lot going on with work generally. In between that, we've managed to do a few bits in the garden, and we have some new garden furniture, and everything's grown in the greenhouse. And I think you've basically seen pretty much like what the garden looks like now, but it's looking so much better. Everything's in bloom. It's actually raining today, which is a bit annoying, so I'm gonna like show you that properly in the next video. And we finished the skirting boards, painted all the skirting boards, so that looks so much better. I can't get over the difference down here. Yeah, it's literally finished down here. It looks amazing. What else happened? Oh, and obviously you saw a snippet that we have another dog, so that also has been taking up a lot of our time. So with all of that, I just ended up taking random videos the last few months and not actually doing anything with them or having the time to sit and edit the video. And then when I did, I was like, okay, this doesn't really make sense, but I just thought I'd post it anyway because why not? And at least it brings us up to speed so that I can try better to make a more cohesive, interesting video next time. But yeah, so we have another dog. He was Seb's brother's dog. He's 2. He's a little miniature dachshund, and they live on a farm and they run their groundworks business from their farm. So he did our patio last year, which you would have seen on one of the videos. And right on time. So everyone says that mini sausage dogs and sausage dogs generally are supposed to be yappy, but as you can tell, my spaniel is the dog that never shuts up and constantly barks, and he does not ever. So that's just me here debunking that myth for you. But anyway, yeah, so he lived on the farm / yard because that's where they run their business with them. So they have a farmhouse with loads of land and like cows and lots of different animals and goats and lots of dogs, working dogs. And they had 2 sausage dogs, which is Sid, the one we have now, and their other sausage dog. And basically they just told us, they've been telling us for quite a long time, that he's just not cut out for that lifestyle because all the dogs roam around, come in and out all day, do what they want kind of thing. But obviously you have to be quite savvy with the machinery and the tractors and everything that's moving in and out and whatnot. Like it's probably not the, it's not that it's not safe, that's not true. But anyway, they have to be a certain type of dog to live there. And he just couldn't get it. Like he is just not cut out for farm life. So yeah, we looked after him for a weekend and the rest is history. So now he's a full-time member of our family, but he's only 2. Him and Jax get on so well. They share a bed now and it's only been a month. So when obviously we started to see how well they got on, we just couldn't give him back. So yeah, the only thing that is awkward is his name is Sid, and that is also my dad's name. So, but I guess that's kind of funny. We were considering changing it, but I just think he's had that name for 2 years, so it is what it is. We just have 2 Sids in the family now. But yeah, so thank you for watching if you made it this far. I'm now gonna finish my coffee and get on with the rest of my day, so I'll see you in the next one.